I like that Neil has to announce his solos.
Right. He does that every
No
time.
one clapped though. That really broke my heart.
I know.
just
I'm sorry, Neil.
Yeah.
You rock
Like
that tiny little thing. You make it look so manly.
What's that called?
Exactly.
Mandolin?
The
or something?
mandolin.
The
Yeah.
mandolin.
You know, he used to play the accordion, so like we're not quite sure.
He's
if the
moving up in the
mandolin's a
world.
step up,
I
is
started
it?
out on the drums actually, and then the cool factor just went
Just
way down.
diminished.
You graduated.
But
Yeah, sure.
Well, you started
Kimberly.
its growth.
Before the band Perry was formed, you had a band as a teenager. And then your
what was
brothers.
the band's name?
Yeah, what was the band's name?
I think it was called Rain.
Rain.
If I remember. I did not title it, but my boyfriend, he was the bass
Tell
player.
him why it was called Rain.
Well, because it was raining outside when they
Obviously.
were naming the band.
You know, it's one of those things they don't want to
Brilliant.
force the name.
Sure.
I wanted to be
called
very
Clouds.
inspired.
It's meant to be.
Yeah, it was inspired. But my boyfriend played bass in the band, and they needed a lead singer. I was in the 10th grade, and so they all invited me to be in the bands. But we would rehearse at my house. And so Reed and Neil were like, Neil was 8, and Reed was 10 when we got started. And so anytime the drummer and the bass player would take a break, like the boys would just jump on their instruments, which those guys hated. They hated that because it's like, I think they saw their future.
Because an 8 and 10-year-old were better than they were.
Totally. And that's kind of where the family band, was born. Right
Where
there in
are those
Marysville.
other people that you were in a band with?
Yeah, what
now?
happened to Rain, the documentary?
Widely successful.
His name is Bono. Okay.
None of them are in music.
They're not in music.
None of
anymore.
them are in music. I know one is like an architect and, doing really responsible things with their lives.
Happily married with children.
Couple kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look at you guys being rock stars.